Look up! I mean,
Who's wide open right there, dude? You gotta look up.
look up! I'm here! Look up!
Amir, you gotta step up here, buddy. We've gone through this multiple times on the 2-3 zone defense, man. You gotta step up here. Look. Zane is right there. Carlos is right there where he needs to be. You need to step up a little bit here, man. You need to step up here to this line. That way, this player doesn't think, if he gets by Carlos, he doesn't think that he can just go up for a layup. You need to step up a little bit. Once Carlos steps up, because the ball's on this side, you need to step up a little bit. And Jayton, you're a little bit too out here. You're supposed to be on that side. That guy shouldn't have been that wide open on that side. But you were overplaying here. Like you were a little bit out of your position here on defense. Guys, this here is literally the motion offense I've been teaching. It's the most simplest offense there is. You pass the ball and you cut. Look at Carlos. Carlos is bringing it down. He passed the ball. He cut and he gave it, and Zane gave it right back to him. When you get the ball here, when he gives the ball back to Carlos, look at all the options that happen. Carlos could go for a little jump shot. Carlos could go for a layup. Carlos could give it to Amir. So there's so many options that you could do here.
Amir, pull it back up! Pull it back up! Damn! Amir, just pull it back up!
Gotta put those up, baby. Come on, man. You grab the rebound under the basket. You gotta remember, you're taller than everybody. You're taller than everybody, especially when you put when you put the ball over your head. You're taller than everybody. You just gotta go take it up, man. You grab the rebound, take it right back up. I don't want to see you throwing it out to a three-pointer or even dribbling out to a three-pointer. Guys, we have spots on defense. We have spots on defense. And when you're not in your spots, teams score very easily the way this team did. Ike, I see you hustling down, buddy, but you're supposed to be over there. Jayton, you're supposed to be over here. We're not allowed to press in this age group right now. So, I went too far. The only thing we should have been doing here is running back down. Amir, you run down. We're not trying to press the ball. We can't press the ball. We're not allowed to press the ball. Ike, you run down to your spot. Amir, you run down to your spot. Jayton, you run down to your spot. But since let me see. Jayton wasn't where he needed to be. Ike was not where he needed to be. Look at that. Nobody there. Nobody there to block him. So when the ball changes hands, like right here, we missed or we made it, it goes to, in this example, the whatever, purple team, maroon team, you got to run back to your spot, assigned spot. Because if not, this is how we lose games.
They ain't got through! God, bro.
telling you, Carlos, it was a clean block had you not swung your hand down. You see how you can't really. You see how you swung your hand down and hit him. That's definitely a foul. Had you just kept your hand up, your arm up, you would have blocked it cleanly, and that would have been 100% not a foul. But either way, good job stepping up to defend. But you gotta be careful because you had about 2, maybe 3, I think, fouls in the first quarter. You definitely had 2 because that was like your second one. Carlos, we need to make better decisions, man. Just because you're open doesn't mean you gotta take the shot, man. Just because you're open does not mean you gotta take the shot. You could be open right here at half court. Does that mean you're gonna launch it from half court? So you brought it all the way down. You're the only one to touch the ball in this possession. You could have done a give and go, given it to Zane right here, and then cut through. Zane gives it right back. You could look at Amir. Amir's actually putting his hands up. You got to give it to Amir. You maybe even as the last option, give it to Jathan just because he's away. I mean, last option, he's not in a scoring position, but to giving the ball to Zane, you cut through. He gives it back, easy layup. You pass it to Amir. So we got to start making a little bit the smarter decisions, Carlos. Not just, I grab the ball and just because I'm open, I'm going to shoot. And what I'm saying right now will be the same thing I was saying had that basket win nothing but net, had it just went in. And Amir, good job running to the basket. Look at that. Trying to get the rebound. I like that, man. I like that type of hustle. That type of hustle is what wins us games, man.
Hands up, Curry. Get ready. Good defense, Zane. Hands up.
Curry, in situations like this, you can't you see why we're playing defense, right? You're doing a good job of moving where you need to be. But you can't let him just be in front of you like that. Because a simple pass to him and poof, he goes for a layup. And Nick is doing a good job of defending here. Really good job, Nick. And then here, Curry, now you got to get in front of her. Because you don't want him to now pass the ball to her and her go up for a layup. She goes up for a layup.
Good defense, Zane. Nick! Kerry! Put your hands up! Put your hands up, please, to get the ball!
Let's look at you, Curry, here. Just look. And guys, what did I always say? When I teach one, I teach all. I'm not picking on Curry. I'm just using her situation here to teach others, okay? So don't feel bad, Curry. I'm just using what happened here so that we can all learn. But look, not one time in this possession here, ball went down. And good job moving, though. Good job moving to the other side. Your hands aren't up. I need your hands up. I need you to ask for that ball. Just because you're open, look, you're wide open there. But you're not expressing, you're not putting your hands up. That's why you hear me say, Curry, put your hands up.
Kerry! Put your hands up! Put your hands up, please, to get the ball!
That's you telling the defender, look, so let's keep this in mind. Most of the kids are dribbling with their eyes down. They're looking down and dribbling. So even if you're open, they may not see you being open. But if you have your hands up, that's a good shot. That's a good shot, Dayton. But if you have your hands up, then they're more likely to see you at your open, and then at that point, you'll get the ball.
Kerry! No full court defense, man.
Man, this court here of CJ and Zayden is really good on defense, man. Look at this. Look at this. You probably can't see here, but CJ already took off. He's done what I told him to do. Once the ball is, once it's a probability of it being stolen, like here, Zayden had him fumble the ball. CJ's off. CJ took off already, like I told him, because I want him. That's literally 8 to 10 points every game of CJ just making those breakaway layups.
Made a free throw. We have 4, right? He made a free throw. It should be 5.
That was a good anticipation there, Jayton. How you see, and you go for it. But don't be scared to actually go for it. Don't just swing your hands. Actually move your body and go, like step forward and get it. So good anticipation there. And good job, Nick, getting right back to where you need to be on defense. Look, you went here because you thought the ball was going to be loose, and then you went right back. Great job. Curry, you're moving really well there. Really well on that defense right there. The first thing Zayden did was take off. Nick got the rebound. Zayden took off. Poof. Easy bucket right there. That's all right. But that's what we're working on, right? Who made that one? Is it CJ? That's what we're working on, though. But the point is that you took off, like I've told you to, and you went up for a layup. Maybe another option there would have been just to pass it there and then pass it right to CJ for another point. At the end of the day, guys, whether you make the basket or you assist in the basket, meaning you pass the ball to the player and he made it, you're still contributing to the game. Everybody contributed to this win. Whether you scored today, whether you didn't score today, everybody contributed to this win somehow. Good anticipation here, Zayden. Look, they grabbed the rebound. Look at number 5. You went and you prevented that pass from happening. You saw number 5's open. You went and you prevented that from happening. Instead of just standing there, letting him get the ball, you went and denied that pass from happening. I mean, it happened afterwards, but you denied that pass. So good defense, a good job going for it. Here, Kerry, I think I'm telling you to get in front of.
Kerry, get in front! Get in front! Get in front!
Kind of see here what happened, Kerry. You didn't get in front. Look, you didn't get in front. And she somehow boxed you out and made room for number 4 to go for a layup. Had you been in front, you would have been right in front of number 4. You see what I'm saying? You see how she made a little pathway here for number 4 for a layup? Had you been in front of her, he would have never been able to do that because you would have been there. Here, Jayton, this is you, buddy. We have Zayden right here. Nick, Curry, CJ, Jayton. You gotta see. You gotta be aware of your surroundings. He's the one you're worried about right now, and guess what? He's the one that scored. So where should you have been? You should have been right here in the middle, not letting him get the ball. Guys, here's another example of that motion offense. Let's see if we can get a. We got again. This is we got CJ, who's number 1, number 2 Zayden, number 3 Nick, number 4 Jayton, number 5. The number does not mean anything. Number 1 does not mean you're a number 1 player. Number 2 does not mean you're a number 2. It just means the position you're assigned. All right. So number 1 passes to either number 2, in this case Nick, or to number 3, in this case Zayden, and then number 1 cuts to the basket, the ball goes right back to him. To number 1. At this point, he has an option to shoot it, layup, pass it to number 5, pass it to number 4 if they're cutting to the basket. But they ended up calling it a foul. That's a good pass,
Zayden!
Good pass.
Back up, Jay! Good hustle, Jayden. Good hustle. Watch your back, Kareem. Watch your back. Ooh, good defense, Nick.
Look at it. This goes for Zayden, Zane, CJ, Nick. You see how CJ started taking off? Look at where CJ was right now at this moment. CJ is right in the defense. He's right in the mix of it. He's right here in the paint. Or a little bit out the paint, but he's right here. He's right in the mix of defense. He notices, oh, there's a little fumble here. We're about to probably steal the ball. Let me take off. He starts taking off. Nick notices it. He tried to make the pass, but either way, okay. I can live with that. So this goes for the guards, Zayden, Zane, Nick, CJ. Because had it happened on that side with Jayden and CJ, I would expect Zayden to take off.
Boom. Good job, Jayden. Boom. Boom.
We have CJ number 1, Nick number 2. Over here somewhere is Zayden number 3, Jayden 4, and Curry 5. CJ doesn't really have a shot because he has a defender here. But look, he got number 4, Jayden, and number 5 open. Or he could dish it back to Nick.
Boom. Boom.
That was beautiful. Beautiful play there, guys. Great ball.
Boom. 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 Boom.
CJ already knows. CJ sees he picked up his dribble. He really got no choice but to make the pass. But look, CJ waited to go to the ball until the passer committed to passing the ball. Look. He picked up his dribble, and then CJ, you see how CJ now starts running when he sees the ball leave his hand? Now, had CJ went here before, he probably would not have made that pass. And it would have probably been called what's his name? Whatever, backcourt violation or whatever. Because he wouldn't have brought the ball across half court in time. But great anticipation.
Watch your back, Jay. Watch your back.
Guys, defense today was really good, man. Kind of a fumble, and CJ takes off. The rebound, Curry.
Look up, Jay. Look up. Good take, Zayden. Back up, Ike. Back up.
Ike, I want to see you put that back up, baby. I need to see that. I need to see that shot back up. Ike, I don't need you to pass that back out. Look how open you were. They did another option. That was a good shot, though, but another option would have been to dish it off here for Ike to go for a layup. But look, Ike grabbed the rebound. What do you, look, Ike, look at where you're at. You grabbed the rebound right here, right? And then somehow you ended up all the way over here. So you grab the rebound, put that baby back up. And if you get blocked, who cares? Pump fake it. If you don't know what pump fake is, we can go over that at practice. Oh. So here's another version of that motion offense. Zayton here was number 1. We had Zayden at 2, Zane at 3. We got CJ at 4, and Ike at 5. Zayton passed the ball like he should. Look, Zayton did exactly what he needed to do. He cut to the middle. He even put up his hands. Look, he even put his hands up. But that wasn't the right play. The right play was giving it to the open man. CJ was more open. So Zane made the right choice and gave it to CJ for a jump shot. So with these options we have here, it's just many options we have. You just have to keep the ball moving.
Good pass, Jay.
Zane. Zayton with the rebound. Look at this guy. He didn't grab the ball and look elsewhere. He didn't grab the ball and go and dribble to a three-point line. He got the ball close to the basket and just went up. Worst case, he misses. Who cares? Well, I don't want that. I'd rather him miss than him drive it or grab it from there and then dribble it to a three-point line, pass it to a three-point line. So I think this will be the last portion of the game. Kerry, you can't have your back to the basket like that. You see how you're not to the ball, your back to the ball. You see how your back is like completely towards the ball at that moment, Curry. Had Carlos made that pass right here, you wouldn't have. You wouldn't have even noticed it until the last minute, last second. So poof. So always make sure when you're running down to Curry and Amir that you guys are looking back, all right?